Rhone Rangers is an association of producers of Rhone varieties in the United States.
They really are true mavericks.
My name is Eddie. Cuvée Eddie. This is my wine from Ortmann. It's all put together. It's complex. It's rich. It's light. It's big. It's soft. It's easy. It's everything all in one, man.
They don't want to just be making any old wine. They want to do something that's really great wine and something that is a little bit different here in America.
Roussanne, Marsanne, Viognier.
Syrah, Grenache, Mourvedre.
Viognier, Roussanne, Syrah, Mourvedre, and Grenache.
GSM, our Grenache Syrah Mourvedre blend, Grenache Blanc.
Roussanne, Marsanne, Viognier.
Syrah and a Petit Syrah.
Syrah and Grenache and Mourvedre. We are at Pier 59 Studios West in Santa Monica, California for our annual Southern California Rhone Rangers Grand Tasting.
Back in the 1980s, there were several maverick American winemakers. They began making wine from grapes that are traditionally grown in the Rhone River Valley.
When we started in 1989, there were about 20. I mean, there's now over 1,000 wineries in California alone who grow Rhone varietals.
They were bucking the trend at the time because people were mostly consuming Cab and Chardonnay. And so we refer to them as the original Rhone Rangers, the maverick American winemakers.
What do we get out of Rhone Rangers? It's a wonderful platform upon which one can purvey Syrah. It's a great variety, especially from Paso, from Walla Walla. From Santa Ynez, there's a lot of good Syrah AVA, but it's not an easy variety to sell. And so for that reason, this event and the organization itself really gives us a nice platform.
We make a lot of Rhone wines, and it's a good way to get in front of people that like Rhone wines.
Well, this is my first time, and I'm sort of wondering why I never did it before, because I'm having a ball. Yeah, 07. And so I'm here with my friends and colleagues and peers and all that, and pouring for lots of nice people.
It's interfacing with the customer, the consumer, and hopefully win somebody over and have them come visit our winery at some point and hopefully enjoy themselves in Healdsburg.
So the benefit for coming here for the Rhone Rangers is to expose our wines and our members' wines to the Los Angeles marketplace.
We came to this event because something we specialize in is big red wines, so our Rhone style wines are some of our biggest red wines that we have.
It's not reasonable to expect people to come up to wine country all the time. You have to bring wine country to people.
I'm coming here for the Rhone Rangers because we're representing Syrahs and also all the other varietals of the Rhone valleys, and we are excited to be here.
Everybody loves Rhones, and that's what we do. So we love to be in front of people that love what we do.
In order to pour a wine here at one of our tasting events, it has to be comprised at least 75% of one of the approved Rhone varieties, and there are 22 different grape varieties.
One of the things that you're going to find when you look at the Rhone wine movement is that Paso Robles is very central to it.
That area around Paso Robles is the tip of the spear with regards to Rhones, and in fact probably in the world now. Some of the best Rhones in the world are coming out of there.
First off, because the terroir in Paso Robles, the calcareous shale soils.
Some of the great growing regions around the world are based on the calcium carbonate based soil. So it's an ancient seabed that was uplifted millions of years ago. This is very chalky and porous. So as the root system digs down and breaks through, the mother roots will break through this rock. The secondary roots will wrap around it, and they'll get the moisture and the minerality and incorporate it right into their system. So you'll definitely get some of that chalkiness on the finish of our wines based on that soil.
My vineyard is on solid limestone. My soil is white.
The up and down topography and the maritime influence really lend themselves to the Rhone varieties.
I grew up in Australia. I couldn't work out when I first came over here how Bordeaux trended the whole thing was in America. And I think that's just because of the way Napa began. They put those Bordeaux varietals in there. That was a good spot for them. They did well. But really the cutting edge to me now is kind of the Rhones because A, there are probably more of them in terms of componentry that you can blend with. And B, that particular area where I am now in Paso Robles, it's the best dirt. It's some of the best soil in the world.
As the Rhone variety
Rangers, you know, we're renegades. We're out on the edge.
It gets us recognized. Like here, we're just one of the 2 Washington wineries at this particular event in Los Angeles.
What we're trying to do here is let people realize that it's better than Bordeaux. And we're wild, and we're excited, and we're going to drink the rest of the afternoon. Life's good.
Oh, this is a great get-together. You know, the venue, this place is awesome, and it's not too big, and a lot of great people.
This event is an opportunity for us to connect with customers that we already have, because they seek us out and when they know that we're coming down here, but also to meet some new customers that maybe haven't had an opportunity to taste England.
We're a fairly new winery, about 18, 19 months old, so it's important to have more and more people try our wines. It's the proximity of Los Angeles, Orange County to the Paso Robles area. It's very big. We get a lot of traffic from here, and so we have a lot of friends who are here that have come to visit us, and now we have a lot more that we think will come visit us eventually.
They're coming here to taste wines that are specific for those areas for Rhone varietals. So I think it's good for the consumer, for the trade. You know, it's a great market for Paso Robles because, you know, we're kind of like the Napa for LA.
Through the support of operations like Rhone Rangers, that, you know, we're increasing consumer awareness and really bringing domestic Syrah beyond that average consumer conception of Australian Shiraz.
As a winery, it's a chance for us to connect with people who are excited about the kinds of wines that we make. It's a chance for us to be in our own pond as opposed to be tiny fish in big ponds, because I mean, we generally don't make Cabernet and Merlot and Sauvignon Blanc. We make these varieties that a lot of people are just learning about, but the people who are excited about them are incredibly excited. And this is a very sort of a home field crowd for us.
Rhone has its own prestige and its own following around the world, but it's events like this you have to like really kind of have to hammer people with the concept.